Hello everyone. Hello everyone, and welcome to DEP2 Kickoff Event. I'm Tho from Cambria, and it's my great honor to be your host today. Before we start, I see that we also have some conversations that you guys introduce yourself in the chat box. Once again, thanks a lot for spending your time to share with us your feelings and also your introductions with all of the other members. Okay, so now let's kick start. This kickoff event marks the start of our onboarding journey across all DAOs, a space to align on key dates, shared expectations, tools, and the collaborative energy we want to build together. More than an introduction, it's a chance for each DAO to connect, shape discussions around their project's needs, and begin building strong collaboration from day one. Our session includes 5 key parts: program onboarding overview, Q&A session, DAO dedicated sessions where DAO facilitators will introduce the initial working groups, roles, goals, and work plans, and key milestones for the 4 DAOs in DEP2. And with these sessions, we'll also create space for members to connect, share ideas, and start building together. Number 4 is about sharing back from one-by-one session, and lastly is next milestones. Now, please stop me to welcome our attendees. We have Miss Lin Gao, CEO of Cambria. DAO facilitators of the 4 DAOs including Mai Fang and me, Thư Nguyễn, for Cultural and Creative DAO. Nguyên Lê, Duy Nguyễn for Exchange DAO. Ngọc Trần, Như Huỳnh, and Uy Nguyễn for Cat Tokenomics DAO. Trang Lý and Yung Hoàng for Participant Proposed DAO. Okay, so our DAO facilitators, you can give us like the reaction to make sure that all the members can recognize you. Okay, and one more time, welcome all beloved DAO members. So during this meeting, if you have any questions or discussion topics, please feel free to share with us in the chat box. Due to time limitations, we may only be able to address some questions directly in this session. All questions and answers will later be added to the FAQ page on DevDocs, so please check back next week for the remaining responses. And now, to kickstart the event, I would like to invite Ms. Lin Gao from the Cambria core team to share with us about the program onboarding overview.
Thank you, Thư. Hello, everyone. Let me share my screen. You see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. So in this presentation, I'll share an overview of the DEP2 program onboarding. The goals of this meeting are to welcome and onboard DAO member of the 4 DAOs of DEP2, to connect you with your DAO facilitators, your group, and teammates, to align on tools, workflow, and collaboration, to set the tone for a creative, impact-driven experience. I will introduce information and resources to help you get started, such as our current stage, program documentation, DAO basic concepts, proposal and reporting workflow, DAO tools, and our next milestone. I will not go into details, just provide a map to help you navigate through. First, let's review our journey so far. On the left, you can see a funnel chart of participant statistics from 147 in the registration phase to 93 in qualification stage, 82 in verification stage, and now 60 members, including you, in the kickoff stage. We congratulate and truly appreciate you joining us and your commitment. Let's nurture this spirit until the end. On the right is a timeline chart showing our current stage, phase 3, onboarding and DAO setup. We have passed the preparation, recruitment, and selection phases. After onboarding, we will start the main phase, execution. Now, for your starting point, we recommend exploring our program documentation site, which we call DEP2doc, especially the onboarding hub section, where resources include DAO Basic, Guide to use DAO tool, DEP2 branding guidelines, templates, and policy. In this onboarding hub, I would like to highlight on the left is the checklist for your onboarding. Since we are at the kickoff event now, you have already completed 5 action items such as joining Camera Discord, setting up your MetaMask wallet, joining your DAO space on SDAO, accessing the share right folder. We will walk through the next 4 items together. On the right is the table of DAO-specific links, including links to your DAO space on SDAO, DAO right folder, Discord channel, check-in spreadsheet, and Padlet. We will take a closer look at some of these in the next few minutes. In the onboarding hub, we have a page that briefly introduces the DAO concept and basic terms for you to understand why we use the DAO model, what the governance token is used for, what a proposal is and how it enables decision making, what quorum is and how it helps the process. The next page, DAO operating playbook, explain the DAO governance flow, how a proposal becomes action, our DAO code of collaboration, and the conflict handling framework. Now to the most important part, proposal and reporting. Here you will find proposal template and example, instruction on proposal submission and voting. We also provide template for reporting such as proposal reports, DAO summary reports, and the impact tracking template along with the channel to submit them. Now, let's take a look at the tools you will use in this experimentation program. First, MetaMask. At the point you all have confirmed your wallet for DEP2. It is used to interact with SDAO, receive proposal funding, and earn card recognition. Next, each DAO has a DAO space on SDAO for members to submit and vote on proposals and manage DAO fund. We also use Google Drive share folder for DEP materials, DAO library, and working file, and Camera Discord for discussion and collaboration. Again, you can check the onboarding hub on DEP2 docs for DAO specific links as shown earlier. So, for DEP2 members who already joined DEP1, you may notice that the overall onboarding framework remains quite similar. However, there are 3 important changes. First, DEP2 shift from subgroups to functional team with clearer ownership and collaboration roles to support the regeneration world. Second, to ensure that all activity contribute meaningfully to the DAO's impact, regeneration, and documentation, rather than operating in isolation, each DAO follows a more structured collaboration and governance flow. First, the DAO align on a DAO-wide master plan, then members form working groups around specific scope. Each working group develop proposal and action plan. The DAO then meet regularly through weekly syncs for alignment and coordination. From then, teams execute activity and continuously report progress and outcomes back to the DAO. And third, as Camera DAO model is designed for co-owning innovation, one of the key objectives of the DAO experimentation program is to experiment with and refine the IP framework. This framework defines how IP is identified, used, and governed within DEP2 DAOs. Participants are expected to understand and respect this shared working model as part of the program environment. Now, please take note of our next milestone. Until June 19, DAO members work on the proposal under the guidance and preliminary qualification from DAO facilitator. Then on the day June 19, we will meet again in the onboarding scene meeting to align all DAOs before the execution phase and preview the DAO proposal. Then on June 22, all proposal will be submitted via the Create Proposal feature on SDAO with 7-day voting period. Until June 29, DAO participants will vote on the qualified proposal listed in the voting tracking sheet. More details can be found on the program timeline page on DEP2doc. Next, please note our support channels in priority orders. During the program, if you have any issue, first please check our DEP2docs, then try asking your DAO mates in Discord, If still unresolved, you may reach our camera team via the contact form. And finally, please make sure to check Discord and email every day, as these are our main communication channels. So that's all for now. Thank you for listening and looking forward to your proposal presentation next month.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Lin Kao, for the sharing. Let's move to the Q&A section. We've gathered key questions from the registration form, and our DAO facilitators will now share the answers. For the remaining questions, we will provide responses in the FAQ section on DevDocs. Okay, so for the first question is from member of KTD. I would like to invite Ngọc to share with you all.
Hello everyone. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So the first question is a member from KTD, from a member of KTD. The question is that, are there any preparatory materials or frameworks, especially around tokenomics design, governance models, or evaluation criteria we should review before the kickoff to maximize our contribution? The answer is yes. Participants are encouraged to review the core DEP2 materials before the kickoff event to build shared context around like DAO introduction, the member roles and contributions, including the assignment of DAO leaders and working group leaders, will coordinate and collaborate closely with other members to complete all the templates, and the DAO facilitator will also provide clear guidance and timely reminders throughout each stage of the process. There are also link to like the master plans, including the template for the master plan, the example for catogonomic and other DAOs, also qualification checklist, and some other template to reviews, including working group plan and report. And finally is the tab for contribution recognition. So that said, DEP2 is intentionally designed to be multidisciplinary and beginner-friendly. Participants are not expected to already be an expert in tokenomics or blockchain system. A major goal of the cohort is collaborative learning through experimentation and real participation. Additional templates, onboarding guides, and DAO-specific frameworks will also be shared progressively during the programs through emails, and maybe after this event we will send like the recap, including these slides for with all the links for you to review. So let's move on to the next question.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Thanks a lot for the sharing from Ngọc. Okay, so let's move on to the second question, which is from member of participant proposed DAO. I would like to invite you to share with you all.
Hello everyone, I am Zoom. You guys can call me Mel, and I am facilitator from PPDs. So regarding the question, what are the expected outcomes or deliverables for participants during the program? I would like to share that DEP2 is structure around both individual contribution and collective DAO level impact. So at the DAO level, each DAO has specific impact and regeneration goals. For example, the Contour and Creative DAO aims to co-create 400 contour expressions. The Exchange DAO aims to facilitate 500 meaningful one-on-one sessions. The CAD Tokenomic DAO focuses on building the CAD reward and privilege framework, MVP dashboard, and the symbolic testnet system. So at the participant level, expected outcomes may include active participation in working groups, contribution to DAO deliverables, collaboration across teams or governance, participation, documentation, experimentation, and community coordination. Deliverables may vary depending on participants' role in working group, but generally include execution output, reports, prototypes, workshop, coordination support, storytelling, or operational contribution. So that tool emphasizes meaningful participation, collaboration, and learning over rigorous task completion. That's all for me, and I would like to pass the mic to Miss Katie to keep facilitating the session.
Yeah, thanks a lot, you, for the sharing. And one more time, thank you so much to all the DAO facilitators for sharing such comprehensive and thoughtful answers with our participants. Okay, so now everyone, before we move on to the next part, let's take a photo together to capture this memorable moment. So please turn on your cameras, and I would love to invite you to support me hosting this part.
All right, everyone. So please turn on your camera so that we can all see your beautiful faces, and let's take a picture together. All right, I see you guys' face now. There are some members that are not turning on the camera. Can you guys please help me to turn on the camera so that we can take a picture together? Okay, so are you guys all ready? 1, 2, 3, smile! I got the picture here. Thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah, thanks a lot for hosting this part, Yoon. All right, so thanks everyone for your cooperation. Now, let's get back to our agenda to move on to the DAO dedicated sessions. All right, so it's time to share with our DAO members more details and instructions for each DAO. We will go through the initial formation of working groups and roles, the goals and work plan, as well as the overview of master plan and working group plan. Each DAO facilitator will share information with DAO members in 15 minutes. The order of presentations will be cultural and creative DAO, exchange DAO, cat tokenomics DAO, and participant proposed DAO. After the DAO facilitators' presentations, each DAO will have a 10-minute sharing session where members can express your thoughts, feelings, and what makes you most excited about the DAO journey. Okay, so during this session, please pay close attention and actively participate in the DAO that you are joining in. For other DAOs that are not directly related, you may take a short break, though we encourage you to stay in the meeting until your DAO shares. If you're interested in learning more about other DAOs, you are most welcome to listen. Yeah, so now I would love to invite Mai Fang, the DAO facilitator of Cultural and Creative DAO, to share with you all about all of the information. Okay, so please back on stage.
Okay, so hi everyone, can you see my screen now? Okay, so thanks a lot for joining our event today. So hi everyone, welcome to the sharing of cultural and creative DAO CCD. Okay, so in this presentation, I will introduce you as the overview and the important information of CCD, so you can follow it and get the information. So CCD will focus on the creating and sharing 400 plus cultural and creative works that celebrate um that celebrate and oh, sorry. So, you can see my screen moving. Oh, okay, so let me check some, maybe it's have some technical issue. Yeah. Okay, so, uh, I will try to move another screen, so make sure that it will move smoothly now. Hmm. Oh, um, let me I try to say again.
Okay, please wait for some minutes. We're checking with the technical issues. Thanks a lot for your understanding.
Okay, so it have some technical issues. So welcome back to the CCD and uh yeah. Okay, I will reintroduce about yes about you guys about the CCD. Okay, so CCD will focus on creating and sharing 400 plus cultural and creative work that celebrate the identity, preserve local traditions, and inspire the community storytelling. So CCD also explore decentralized creativity and regenerative funding models, which bringing together participants from different religions and effort to co-create the projects, host creative activities, and build a sustainable creative community. So our goal is not just about to create the meaningful works, but also to have people feel represented, inspired, and connected. So we also aim to regenerate over 3,000 USDT through creative activity and post public creative impact report to like share our journey and the impact. Okay, so what's the next slide? Um, Here you can see the Padlet. We create a Padlet for CCD member to better understand and connect with you with another. So you can scan the QR code on my screen and explore the inspiring stories and sharing from CCD members. And for CCD members, if you haven't completed your Padlet yet, please kindly finish it after this event so everyone can get to know you better. Okay, so next, now we will share a quick overview of initial setup of your working roles and roles. We will briefly say the goals and the responsibilities of each group that will help you build and grow together, grow the CCD project together. So currently, CCD has four main groups. The first is execution. The second is regeneration. The third is coordination, and the last is documentation. So during the proposal process, you are also welcome to suggest additional working groups if needed with the DAO facilitators, me and Mr. Katie. Okay, so more detail on each group. The first, execution working groups will focus on creating products, organizing activities, and delivering the core outputs that have achieved their DAO impact goals. The second is regeneration group working group is well focused on the generated revenue, building partnership, and creating economic value to help their DAO achieve long-term sustainability and its 3,000 USDT generation goal. Okay. Um, the next slide is the third group is which the documentation working group is well focused on the documenting activities, collecting expense records and evidence, and sharing the DAO journey and impact through visual and written materials. So the last group is coordination working group is well focused on the supporting communication, collaboration, and governance processes to keep the DAO connected and working. Okay, so next, beside working group, the member contributions are also recognized through five key dimensions. The first is impact. The second is regeneration. Third is governance. Fourth is community, and the last is documentation. It will have support all aspects of the DAO operation and flow. Okay, so move to the next slide. Now we will quickly go through the DAO leaders, working group leader, and members of each group. This group were formed based on your application forms and interview insights, so to help everyone to contribute through their strengths while working toward our self goals. Okay, so you can see each member of each group here. So the first group is group execution. The second is regeneration group. The third is coordination group. Yeah, and the last is documentation group. So for CCD, Michelle Andre, we call Mish, is well the DAO leader of CCD, and to accompany with Mish, and from Basay also the DAO lead or DAO facility, DAO lead and will lead the CCD DAO, go together and develop it on that two journey. Okay, so we will send detail the information of each member of each group in the Discord after this event, so you can follow clearly and you can know more about your role and what you want to do in the next tool with CCD. Okay, so now let's go through work plan. Okay, so phase 3, onboarding and tool setup. From May 19 to 22, we will vote for the quickly meeting time slot. So today is the deadline for voting. Kindly check Discord for instruction and vote time slots. And then from May 25 to 31st, our member will work on the master plan and stay updated during quickly meeting 1 and next. From June 1 to 7, each working group will prepare the working group plan aligned with the master plan and update the progress in the quickly meeting 2. By June 8 to 12, master plan and working group plans should be submitted to the DAO facilitators are me and Miss Katie before the official XDAO submission. During this phase, Please also complete the onboarding feedback form, confirm your attendance for the onboarding since meeting, and continue to collecting the documentation and evidence for the DAO journey. Okay, so the next is about the proposal submission and voting. After submitting plans, DAO facilitators will review and provide feedback from June 15 to 18. Then from June 18 to 21, our member will finalize master plan and working group plans for the official proposal submission. From June 22 to 29, CCD will officially submit proposals and complete voting on Excel. During this period, the DAO help desk will also stay active to support any question or issue from you guys. Okay, so once proposals are approved, the first payment of 70% will be distributed from July 6 to 10. After that, from July 30 to August 7, CCD will begin executing the approval plans and activity. During this phase, team will also prepare proposal summaries and the slide for the dev execution sim event happening on August 14. Okay, so next, from August 3rd to 21, CCD will finalize and submit the proposal summary reports, including results, budget usage, recess, and supporting evidence. At the same time, documentation working group will continue collecting the materials and records for reporting. After qualified reports are approval, the second payment of 30% will be distributed between August 24th and 28th. Okay, so finally, from July to September, that will continue collecting reflections and documentation for the final report. The program will conclude with the DEP2 summary and DEP3 inform section on October 12, October 2nd, where participants will receive updated DAO reviews, recognition rewards, and certificates. Our detail will be reset with you after this event. Okay. So now let's quickly understand the purpose of master plan, working group plan, and qualification checklist. The master plan defines the DAO's overall direction, governance, and execution strategy for day two, while the working group plan focuses on specific projects that and the activities that support the master plan goals. Besides that, the qualification checklist also have ensure our proposals are complete, transparent, and ready for DAO review and voting. So, after completing its proposal plan, please check it again with qualification checklist to make sure the proposal meet all requirements before moving to the XDAO voting. Okay. So next, this slide will give an overview of the master plan structure, including the DAO mission, impact goals, regeneration strategy, working group structure, budget allocation, and collaboration framework. Together, this section will help define the DAO's direction, sustainability, and how our groups will work together towards shared goal. Okay. So the second part is focused on task recognition, execution timeline, documentation, standards, risk management, and overall readiness for approval. This section help ensure the DAO can operate transparently, manage risk clearly, and prepare for proposal voting. Okay, so next. Okay, This slide will explain the working group plan structure. Its proposal should clearly describe its purpose, activities, budget, regeneration strategy, success criteria, documentation plan, and alignment with DAO goals. Together, this section will have answer proposal actionable, transparent, and ready for DAO review and ex-DAO voting. Okay, so we also share with you guys about this sample of the master plan after this event. Okay, so you can see clearly on the screen, or you can scan the QR code on my screen so that you can read more clearly on our website about the sample of master plan. Okay. Okay. Okay, so move to and yeah, okay, so you can read more on our website, and we will also share with you the sample of working group plans after this meeting. Okay, so next, to wrap up, here as our next step. Complete the voting for quickly meeting time slot by following the instruction on Discord. Okay, so also read the CCD member intro cards on palette, working group assignment and initial roles, and share any suggestion before May 24, 2026, GMT+7. And also start the discussing with your team to finalize the master plan, and please remember that communicate through the exclusive CCD Discord channel, and please check the key milestone for CCD on the DEP doc regularly. Okay. Okay, so thank you so much for your listening, and we are truly excited to see the CCD projects come to the light through all your creativity and contribution. So now let's move to the sharing from member section. We would love to invite some CCD members to share their thoughts, and please join us in welcoming two back on stage to host this part.
Okay, hello. All right. Once again, thanks a lot, Mai, for the detailed sharing. And yes, so CCD member, don't worry, because after this event, we will share with you the details once again, so that you guys can take a look at all of the information about your groups and also your roles. Yeah, so from that, you guys can collaborate with each other. All right, so now we move to the 10-minute session for members of CCD to connect with each other. We would love to invite some members to share like a little bit of yourself and also what motivated you to join CCD in cohort number 2. All right, so I see that today we have so many CCD members, right? So the first member, I would love to invite Mitch. Yeah, so hi Mitch. So could you please share a little bit about yourself with everyone and what motivated you to join CCD?
Hi, am I audible? Thumbs up if you can hear me.
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect. So, good afternoon or good morning or good evening, everyone. My name is Michelle. Just call me Mitch. And the reason why I wanted to join is because with the first DEP 1, it was a collaborative effort that we participated with members from Kenya, India, Ethiopia, and even Vietnam. So imagine I'm from the Philippines and I get to communicate and work with other cultures, other people who are very different from me. So the reason why I'm joining the second DEP 2, the second program, is because, of course, I want to not only share my culture, because the Philippines is made up of more than 7,000 islands. We've been colonized, we have so many cultures, but I want to share mine, but I also want to find out the other cultures that are out there. Because even if I cannot afford to travel because of technology, we can all experience the cultures that are out there, even without physically going. So thank you for being on board, everyone. Hope to work with you guys.
Yeah, so inspiring. Actually, when we received like the application form and we see your name, we were really happy to have you accompany us on this journey. And yeah, thanks a lot for your energy and all of the contributions. Actually, you shared with us in cohort number one, and now you are here one more time to accompany everyone in cohort number two. Okay, thanks a lot, Meech, once again. All right, so I would love to invite another member from CCD. Okay, so we have Enfon Basse. Okay, so hello, Enfon. Could you please introduce a little bit about yourself and what motivated you to join CCD?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. My name is Mfon Basi. I love creativity. I'm into art and seeing CCD, it was very exciting. I know, like Michelle said, it's an opportunity to learn from other countries, their culture, get to learn from them directly, and also share my own. I'm from Nigeria, and we have a lot of creativities, cultural activities, and I'm really ready to share it. And I just feel like CCD is going to be exciting. I'm just looking for the excitement. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Info. I see that with all of the sharing, actually, we had such a great opportunity to have some quick interviews with you guys, and especially you, Info. And we see that somehow creativity is also one of the strengths and the creative section that you would love to share with everyone. So once again, thanks a lot for accompanying us on this journey with CCD. Okay. Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
one last, yeah. All right. So one last member. Yeah, so I see today we have Fatma Razik, right? So, hello, Fatma Razik. Could you please introduce a little bit of yourself and what motivated you to join cohort 2? Hi, Razik. Okay.
Hi, hello. How
Hi.
are you
Hello.
guys?
Yeah, it's good. Thank you.
So,
So,
my name
uh-huh.
is Fatma Razi. I'm from Kenya, and well, the prospect of creative DAO was just so interesting for me to ignore to the extent that it gives us an opportunity to share our cultures, our different cultures, and to be able to, you know, wake up a sleeping, let's say a sleeping lion, because our cultures as time go by and we learn from different people with social media and everything, it's as if our traditional cultures are being eroded in a way. So I thought this was an opportunity for us to relive the experiences of our ancestors and to try and onboard younger generations in trying to understand our cultures and to appreciate other people's culture and, connect with people on a deeper level because all of us, in a way, all of us are creative. All of us either like to sing or to dance. All of us like to do something creative. So I thought this was a beautiful platform to be able to express ourselves in the most natural ways we can. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much for your sharing, Fatma Razik. I remember that in our quick interview, you also shared that you have so many different ideas that you can contribute to this journey, and we're glad to hear that. Okay, so once again, thanks a lot for choosing this journey to accompany us on in cohort number 2. All right, so because we have the time limitations, so if the other CCD members, if you guys would love to share with us any thoughts in your mind, please feel free to share with us in the chat box. Thank you. All right, so that's all for CCD section. Now, we would love to move to the second sharing, is for Exchange DAO. And we have two facilitators here, are Mr. Wingle and Miss Yun Nguyen. Okay, so welcome back on stage.
Hi everyone, can you all hear me clearly?
Yes.
Okay, so today I want to share with you all about the next DAO that we will dive deeply into. It would be the exchange DAO. Can you see my screen? Yeah, okay. So first, we'll talk about the overview of. Okay, let me just check a little bit.
Okay, please wait for some seconds for our team member to check again with the technical side. Thank you.
Can you all see my screen now? Thank you all for forgive me for the technical issue with the sharing. So now we'll go right into the overview of the Exchange DAO. So the Exchange DAO focus on the facilitating meaningful real-time one-on-one online learning and connection section throughout the CED platform. So our goal is not simply to create conversation, but to create transformative exchange that generate learning, reflection, personal growth, and regenerative value. So what's success look like? So we aim to complete more than 500 meaningful one-on-one online session, completed and verified. And we want to build a active network of multi-domain guide and explorer. And also we try, in this DAO, we try to regenerating at least $3,000 in values throughout partnerships and exchange activity, and producing strong documentation and impact story that can demonstrate the value of this ecosystem. And finally, this DAO combines community learning, decentralized collaboration, and regenerative experimentation into like one interconnected model. So the next thing will be about the opportunity for you all to share the most important part of this onboarding phase is getting to know each other. So the Padlet Day serves as a shared community map where members can introduce themselves and share their background and interests and discover collaborative with aligned passion and goal. So we encourage everyone to complete your introduction card, explore other member profiles, and actively reach out to people that you would like to collaborate with. So the strong collaboration begins with our visibility, familiarity, and the human connection. And then the next step is I want to dive a little deeply into the working group and the road initiated setup. So the first working group is session design and facilitation. So this is the group at the core of the Exchange DAO because it's directly creates the one-on-one learning experiences on the CED platform. So its responsibility include design session formats, onboarding guides, facilitate participant experiences, and maintaining session quality. So the groups includes roles such as session designer, guide coordinator, facilitators, and quality assurance contributor. So this working group will transform the DAO vision into real human interaction and learning environment. So the next working group will be the documentation and learning working group that will ensure that the DAO activity are properly recorded, validated, and transformed into reusable knowledge. So this group will handle session logs, evidence validation, reports, reflection, archives, and learning synthesis. So their work is extremely important because documentation is what allows the decentralization collaboration and to remain transparent, accountable, and scalable. The third working group will be the communication and community working group. We focus on storytelling, engagement, and DAO visibility. So this group will create announcement, recap posts, visual content, onboarding communication, and finally community narratives. So their roles is not only promotional, but it is cultural. They will help translate DAO activities into meaningful story that can strengthen the community identity and encourage people participation throughout the activity. The next thing is the regeneration and partnership working group that focus on transforming DAO activities into sustainable and regenerative opportunities. This include developing partnerships, building sponsorship initiatives, connect with the NGOs and university, and exploring sustainable exchange models. So this group will help ensure that the DAO can create long-term value while expanding its reach and impact beyond the internal ecosystem. And finally, I want to introduce the coordination layer that connects all the groups together. So its role is to support governance, weekly synchronization, proposal flow, cross-working group coordination, and communication with the DEP organization and organizer, and the Canberra team that facilitate throughout the activities and the journey. So this layer ensure the alignments across the DAO and helps maintain the momentum throughout the cohort. And I want to introduce the member of the working groups and especially the coordination layer that will support each other throughout the journey. So our DAO leader for the Exchange DAO will be Okiki, who will work with contribution dimension in governance, community impact, and will help with all the session coordination and regeneration strategy coordinator. So for each working group leader, I will show alongside with others working group introduction of the member. So the first working group is group design and facilitation, where we have Sebastian at the, the the lead of the working groups for the dimension of community and impacts. For the working groups in documentation and learning, we'll have the lead is Amit Sava, and who work with documentation and governance with workflow supporting and operation contributor. For working group of communication and community, we welcome the lead Onustala, who will work throughout the journey and will have and welcome other members who will work within the dimension of community and impact. And we have group regeneration and partnership, who we welcome the lead Desari, who will work with the dimension of community, impact, regeneration, and in charge of the contributor of the session and also the community outreach support. So that is all for the welcoming members that will work throughout the Exchange DAO. So now I will go through the working plan. So now I outline the onboarding phase timeline from May 18 to June 17. So the key priorities during this phase include voting on the meeting schedule, developing the master plan, preparing working group plans, onboarding into DAO tools, and documenting reflection in progress. This is the phase. So this period is foundational because it's established the system, relationships, and operational rhythm that will support execution later on. From June 8 to June 29, the DAO transition into the execution preparation. So during this period, working group plans are finalized, proposals are reviewed, and official XDAO submission and voting take place. So during this stage, it is where the planning become operational readiness. So after receiving the first funding, after we receiving the first funding disbursement, the DAO entered the main execution phase, where the working groups began to implement approved activity, hosting session, documenting outputs, preparing updates for the DEP execution sync event. So this is where all the collaboration become visible impact. And there is the key dates on August 14 that we need as the fixed event. And the next phase will be the stage where we focus on reporting, accountability, and evidence collection. So during this time, we have the documentation that become especially important here because funding transparency and proof of impact are required for the second payment disbursement. So strong reporting reflects the strong governance within the phase. And the final phase centers on reflection and transition. So the DAO will consolidate learning insight throughout the journey, reflection, documentation, and final reports. So this phase also prepares the community for future opportunity in DEP 3 and beyond. So I will go through the overview of the master plan, working group plan, and qualification checklist. So I will explain the relationship between the master plan, working group, and qualification. So the master plan will define DAO overall direction and governance structure. Working group plans will translate the direction into actionable initiatives. The qualification checklist will ensure that the proposal remains transparent, complete, and aligned with DAO principle before moving into voting and execution. So I will outline the components of a strong master plan. Important areas include mission and direction, impact goals, regeneration strategies, working group structure, budget allocation, collaboration frameworks, reporting system, risk management, and readiness for approval. So the master, the master plan is acts as a DAO strategic foundation and coordination framework. And you all will have this slide later on for folks to look deeply into the master plan. So I will have the example of the master plan here for you all to revisit and learn more about how to build a good master plan. So the example demonstrate a complete master plan that may look like in Exchange DAO. So the example show the admission center on peer learning and KAT recognition system, execution workflow, or budget allocation approach. So the example are meant to guide members as they begin shaping their own proposal and working group strategies. And you all will have the opportunity to revisit the slide as always as possible that you guys want to focus on. So here are all the layouts that you guys can revisit. That will walk through a lot of is a lot of category from mission to goal to strategies and to allocation approach. So after we have a look at the example of the master plan, we will talk a little bit more about the working group proposal. So the structure of the working group proposal should clearly define the first thing is objectives, activities, budgets, regeneration strategy, success metrics, documentation, and documentation plans, and risk. So the purpose is to ensure that every proposal is actionable, measurable, transparent, and aligned with DAO goal. So there is a slide that we provide the example of the working group proposal structure. So more detailed guidance and templates will be shared after the event to support the proposal preparation and submission. So to wrap up, here are our next steps. The first thing is to complete the voting for weekly meeting time slot by following the instruction on the Discord, and the due is today, so please complete the voting as soon as possible. The next thing is to read this member intro card on palette, working group assignment, initial role, and share any suggestion before May 24. And then we can start discussing with your team to finalize the master plan and communicating through the exclusive ED Discord channel. And please check the key milestone for the exchange DAO on the dev docs regularly. So that is all the information that I want to share with you all for the introduction of the exchange DAO. And I hope we'll have a best journey together. And the next thing is I will pass the mic to Yun to help introduce the exchange DAO member. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for the sharing. So now in the next 10 minutes, we will have time for exchange DAOs members to connect with each other. So now we would like to invite Shamir from Pakistan. So could you share a little about yourself with the other members and tell us what motivates you to join ED? Hi, Shamir, can you turn your mic? Okay, I think maybe Shamir have a little bit
Hello.
of a technical issue right now. Oh, thank
Am I
you.
audible?
Wow.
Am I audible? Can you hear me?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. I am Dr. Shamir. I have done my PhD in education, and now I am working as a professor in government university in Pakistan. I am basically a teacher educator here, and I educate the teacher. In fact, you know that Pakistan is among one of the country where education at the baseline is very weak, and especially the area where I live. So there, most of the children are out of school, and we need quality teachers. So I am trying here to motivate them for education and for the betterment. For a good life. Beside this, I have a good experience. I'm working and I'm running and I'm supervising a few girls' community school without any help of from the pupil. Me and my wife, we are educating about 400 girls. In our area, we provide them free education, free books, free bags. And this platform, when I join in, I hope to meet different people, like-minded people, and learn the things from you people and share my own experiences. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing, Shamir. I think that your experience could bring a really valuable perspective to the community. So next, can I invite Okiki? Are you here, Okiki?
Yeah. Hello, everyone.
Yes, hello.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
introduce about yourself and also your motivate to join ED?
Okay.
Hello everyone. Okay, Chinebe Emmanuel from Nigeria. Yeah, I was a I was a part of the DEP1 members. I participated in DEP1, which was a very interesting program. You know, we I was part of Connect DAO, and its main goal was to find out to create this intergenerational relationship, which I didn't think was actually missing. But when we started, we actually saw that there was a very large gap between the relationship of seniors and the juniors. So that was a very interesting program. Now coming down to ED, we might feel like, oh yeah, we communicate and all of that, but we don't really have like structured communication, peer-to-peer communication between members and peers. So I think this would be a very good opportunity to bring about structured communication, bring about structured peer-to-peer learning between friends, between members, between different people from different countries, so they can share experience, share cultures, and also share the latest things in learning. So I'm very excited to be here. I'm very excited to work with other members, the new members of DEP2. I'm excited to be here. I'm looking forward to working with you guys. I'm looking forward to working with you, Ian, and every other person. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Okiki. I'm really excited to see your today throughout DAP too. Yeah, so is there anyone else want to share yourself, your journey? Hi, oh,
Yes, guys. Thank you for making time and thank you for this exciting opportunity that started. I'm Desiree Haman. I am from Namibia, and I mean, why I joined is that I like community-led monitoring processes where communities lead themselves. So I empower youth and other communities to lead themselves. So that's the reason why I joined the Exchange DAO, and also to learn from other people. Networking is an important part of the learning. So I joined the Exchange DAO to learn from other people on what can we do, what are the next steps, how can we, I mean, work together as a community, and how can communities lead themselves. So that's the reason why I joined.
yeah, thank you so much for this, Haman, for your sharing. So I really appreciate your guys' sharing and energy today. So we'll now continue to the next session to make sure we stay on schedule. Next, I will invite Miss Ngọc to move to the KIT tokenomic DL.
Okay. Yeah, so thanks a lot, Yuying. Yeah, so now we're back to the sharing with the three DAO facilitators. We have Miss Ngọc Trần, Miss Như Huỳnh, and Miss Uy Nguyễn for the sharing of CAT tokenomic style. Yeah, so welcome back on stage.
Hello all, can you see my screen? So welcome everyone to the Cambria DEP2 Kickoff, the part of CAT Economic DAO. Today I will walk you through what this DAO is about, how we are organized into working groups, and a quick look at our timeline and master plan. So let's start it. So what is the CAT Economic DAO, or KTD? In short, we're the infrastructure DAO for this cohort. Our job is to design and pilot the CAT towards and privileged framework, a shared non-financial recognition system that other DAOs in DEP2 can actually use and apply. Two things to keep in mind from the start. First, CAT in DEP2 is symbolic. It is not financial. Second, we're not building for ourselves alone. We're building frameworks, templates, and prototypes so that every DAO in this cohort or even the next cohort can apply and run their own recognition model. Success for us look like 2 to 3 DAOs successfully applying the framework, our monthly workflow running smoothly, consistent, and anti-gaming recognition logic, and lessons are documented for future cohort. So quick note, we also have an intro space on Padlet. If you haven't filled yours yet, please do after the event, and you can use this space to explore and to know more about your other members in your team. So this is gonna be like a team that you have to work like for the next couple of months. So please take your times and review the other member cards. So now the heart of how we operate, our 4 working groups are connected through a coordination layer. Before I go into each one, note that contribution across the DAO are recognized in 6 dimensions: governance, community impact, learning, documentation, and technical infrastructure. Keep this in mind as we go through the group. So let's go through each working group. First is the framework application working group. This group is the core of what KTD do. They take the CAT rewards and privileged framework and actually configure it for DAOs in the cohort. That means defining contribution categories, building templates, onboarding other DAOs, and ensuring alignment across the cohort. Key roles including framework designer, configuration contributors, and workshop facilitators. System prototyping working group. This group builds the tools that make the framework usable. They design the recognition workflows, create dashboard, prototypes, and work on automation. Think of them as the one making sure the system can actually run month to month. Roles include workflow designer, dashboard builders, and prototype tester. And the third working group is DAO support and audit working group. This group keep things honest and consistent. They review DAO submissions, audit contribution logic, detect any reporting issues, and support quality assurance across the cohort. Without this group, the framework loses credibility. Key roles including review coordinators, audit contribution logic, the audit contributors, and QA supporters. And the final group is documentation and learning working group. Everything the other groups do needs to be captured and make reusable. So this group writes the guides, organizes DAO knowledge, and synthesizes feedback into learning for future cohorts. Roles include documentation writer, knowledge organizers, and learning synthesizer. So you've already been provisionally assigned into like keep it in mind. This is a suggestions and to certain working group and role based on your background and what you share during like the interview and the application and your interests as well. So these are all like in the slides, and this will be sent to you like right after the meeting. So here the first one is the framework application working group. The lead of the group will be Shibani. The second one which is system providing prototyping working group. The working group lead is currently assigned to Clemens Ruki. The third one is DAO support in audit working group. Lead is Andrew Mogami, and the final working group is documentation and learning working group. The lead is Mario John. I see like Shivani raised hand. So do you have any question?
Yes, could you go back? I just wanted to take a photo of it, please.
Okay. So this is this one, right? So
Yes.
please don't be worried. We will send this slides to you, to all of you after the kickoff meeting. So okay, so move on to like the final one is the coordination layer. Here either the primary DAO lead is currently assigned to Shivani. Co-lead is Gabriella, and the lead of system prototyping working group is Clemens Ruhi, and DAO support and audit working group is Andrew Mogambi, and documentation and learning working group is currently assigned to Mario John. So please take time to review the slides and your assignment. And if you want to change anything or raise any suggestions, please do it by May 24. Yeah. So here's a quick run through the key phases and days. Right now, we are in the phase 3 onboarding, running through June 19. This week. Vote on your weekly meeting time slot via when to meet. We have sent it to you in the Economic DAO Discord group. And starting from May 25, we work on the master plan. June 1 onwards, we're gonna be working group finalize their own plans in alignment with the master plan. The big deadline is from June 8 to 20. Is for submitting the master plan and working group plans to your DAO facilitator via Drive. And the DEP onboarding since meeting is a fixed event on June 19 to confirm your attendance. Phase 4 is the execution phase. Kicks off from June 8 and run through late August. Key milestone include DF review from June 15 to 18 to and finalize plans from June 18 to 21, then submit and vote on each DAO from June 22 to 29. That's like an important timeline, so please don't miss it. And the first payment 70% arrives from July 6th to 10th. Executions run from July through early August, and final report and documentation deadline is August 21, and the second payment 30% follows August 24 to 28. The program wraps with phase 5 on October 2, the DEP 2 summary and DEP 3 info session, which includes post-program reports, DAO review surveys, and tech recognition rewards and certificates. So very briefly on the master plan, you need to produce this as a team over the next 2 weeks. It covers 12 sessions, your DAO mission, impact goals, regeneration strategy, working group structure, budget breakdown across 3,000 USDT seed fund, synergy and collaboration framework, economic recognition logic, execution timeline, documentation standards, risk management, and a readiness summary. The example in the slides give you a solid model. Framework application get 800 DAO support and audit. So these are the example. So please use all of this as a reference to working on your proposed master plan. Yeah. So we will send all these slides and all the DEP doc links to you for you to review in your own time. So your immediate next steps after the kick-off the events is first to review the member intro cards and working group assignments, and raise any questions or any other suggestion by May 20. Complete voting for weekly meeting time slot. The instructions is released on Discord, and take initial steps to discuss with your teammate to break the ice and know each other to finalize the master plan and check key milestone for KTT DAO on DevDocs. So move on to next session is the sharing from KTD member. I would like to invite you to facilitate this session.
Hello everyone. Hi, my name is Yu Hun, and together with Ngọc and Uyên, I am your DAO facilitator. And as we've introduced about cat token economic DAO and ourselves, we want the next 10 minutes is your turn. And I would like to invite first Mero Chun, the girl from Philippines. Can you turn on your mic and share about yourself and what motivates you to join the KTD?
Hi everyone. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, I
Hello.
can hear you.
Yes, good day everyone. I'm Marielle from the Philippines with experience working as a project accountant for solar EPC projects. My work has involved budgeting, financial planning, cost management. So basically helping ensure projects are sustainable and efficient in the long term. And that's one of the reasons I was drawn to the KTT DAO. Correct me if I'm wrong, but based on my own understanding, KTD is a community focused on learning and discussing how digital economies and incentive systems can help projects and communities grow sustainably. I became curious about how tokenomic works and how fair reward systems can encourage participation, collaboration, and long-term value creation. I'm still new to this space. I'm a beginner, so please be patient with me. But I'm excited to learn from everyone here, connect with people who share similar interests, and contribute however I can. Thank you, and I'm happy to be part of this journey with you all.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Mario. And next, I would love to hear about a boy. I would love to hear about Shibani. Rahman Shibani, can you share about yourself and what drew you to cat token Nomit DAO? Shibani, can you turn on your camera? While waiting for Shibani, I think we could love to hear about
Yes.
Andrew.
Uh,
Yes. Hi, hello, Shibani. Yeah. Can you share about
yes,
yourself
yes,
and
sorry, I
then
couldn't hear
yeah.
you there. Yes, yes. Well, my name is Abdurrahman Shibani. I am from Libya, North Africa. I've been operating in the sphere of software development now for the past 5+ years. I have had the opportunity to post on the board a bit about myself. I've worked in startups, I've worked in established companies, but mostly my experience has been in startups, working in my own startup as well, related to analytics, using predictive modeling, and writing my own research paper when it comes to stenography and AI agents. And now, when it comes to the DAO, I see it as one of the most profoundly impactful opportunities to uplift people in different spheres of life and different walks of life. So it's I also had the chance to talk to Mr. Andrew, which was great. We connected through the board, and I believe we will have a great plan and an impactful project as much as anyone else, or sometimes even more. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Sivani. And I see a lot of familiar face like uh, that I have met in the interview, like Sahid or Akundeku. But I would love to hear about like Andrew Mogamit, Mogabi. Can you share about yourself and then what drew you to our DAO?
Hello everyone. Thank you, Nu, for your brief intro. My name is Andrew Mogambi. I'm glad I recently was part of the cohort one for the first DEP cohort one. My experience was nothing short of exciting. I got to understand how the DAO works. It was my first time working in the DAOs and also being part of the group leads. Recently, I've managed to meet one of the DAO members, approximately 5 members on my end. There were others who had already sent a message saying that they won't be attending the onboarding, which will be happening today, but they'll be looking forward to get maybe a recording session where they can just keep up. So as Abdul Rahman has already mentioned, they have already talked to them and seen what they bring to the DAO and also how we can actually connect and also make sure that we offer seamless solutions, because I came to realize that the K80 DAO is more of the connection point for all these DAOs. So it's more that important that we connect and actually be more conversant with each other, just as we are onboarding. Just to brief a few, I think I just have to stop here. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. And thanks for sharing about your thought on KTD. I want to thank all KTD members for participants and then supporters. Next, I would like to pass the mic to our one of our next DAO, a participant proposed DAO for Yu Huan. Yeah. Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you so much, Yu. That was such an inspiring talk with all the members of KTD. And next, all PPD members, it's our time here. So I want all of you guys to focus because I'm gonna share the screen now, and then we're gonna dive into our kickoff event of PPD today. So hello everyone and welcome to the kickoff event of participant proposed DAO or a PPD, and I am Mel, your first PPD facilitator from Canberra. Overview of participant proposed DAOs is a community selected or co-created project for cohort 2. Our committee has chosen to focus on the Pesa Play DAO. This is an educational initiative that will deploy interactive animated e-learning models to provide gamified financial literacy training for children in Kenya. Our baseline for success in this cohort is very clear that we need to deliver our impact goal, successfully regenerate our target of 3,000 USDT, and publish the raw documentation, share clear evidence of community benefit, and ultimately present our outcomes during the cohort-wide showcase. So before we begin, we would love to get to know everyone better. So please take a quick moment to scan the QR code on the screen to set up your personal intro card if you haven't, and check out the introductions from your fellow PPP DAO members. You can also do this later as we're gonna resend the link for you guys. And you can also see a few examples of us facilitators right here in the slide to get started. To make sure that we hit our targets efficiently, of course, we are gonna divide it into our efforts into dedicated working groups. So we have here we have here the execution working group, which has the main responsibility of create the products, organize special activities, and deliver the project's core value. We also have the regeneration working group, and this group will focus on the financial sustainability and ensuring the DAO achieve at least 3,000 USDT regeneration goal. And the main responsibility of this working group is to generate the revenue sources, build partnerships, and manage activities that create economic value for the DAO. Next, here we have the documentation working group, which has the main responsibility of document activities, accurately collect, expand, and building the data, and tell the DAO impact story through visual and written materials. And we also have a coordination working group. This group acts as a DAO governing brains, supporting the internal communication and ensuring smooth voting and discussion processes, and they have the main responsibility to maintain decentralized collaboration and strengthen connections among members and across DAOs. We also recognize our members' contribution across 5 key dimensions, which is impact, regeneration, governance, community, and documentation. So let's come to our first group, which is execution group, led by Maywood Mora, our DAO lead. This group is responsible for directly creating outputs to achieve our impact goal, and they create the products, run the workshop, and implement the technical task. The regeneration working group, led by Zhao and Mason Lobo. This team is strictly focused on financial sustainability and ensure that we hit our target of 3,000 USDT regeneration target. They handle sales, outreach, partnership, and sponsorships. Coordination working group led by Sori Alpha Tholi and Abraham Soyam. This acts as our governance brain, maintaining decentralized collaboration, managing our communication channels, and helping onboard new members. The documentation working group led by Jean Terry, Jata Tite. This group preserves, records, visuals, and financial evidence. They also act as our storyteller and manage the impact metrics and also share the stories of this DAO. Let's look at our timeline. We are currently in phase 3, onboarding and tool setup, which runs from May 18 to June 19, 2026. And right now, our immediate focus is drafting our master plan and our working group plans. You will submit this via Google Drive for facilitator review, which is me, between June 8 and June 12. And we will also finalize these plans and submit them for official voting on XDAO by June 2022, with the voting deadline on June 29. And also, don't forget that we have a very important event, which is the DEP onboarding scenes meeting on June 19. And we will share update all across all DAO and group practices. Move on is execution phase. So when your proposal is approved, the first 30% of the payment will be dispersed between July 6 and July 10, and you will execute your plans from mid-July through early August. And we will have a DEP execution scene event on August 14, where we will present our proposal summaries. Following that, your final proposal summary report documenting all budget usage and receipt is due between August 3 and August 21, assuming the report qualifies, and the final 30% payment will disperse between August 24 and August 28. So we will wrap up all with phase 1 on October 2, 2026, which is our final summary and DEP 3 info session. Before any works begin, we must pass our master plan and working group plans through the qualification checklist. The working order is very straightforward. You need to finalize the master plan first and then draft the working group plans, followed by DF review and finally XDAO voting. The master plans defines our overall direction of cohort 2. It must clearly outline our impact goal, our strategy to regenerate 3,000 USDT, how our working groups are structured, and our strategy to allocating our 3,000 USDT seed budget across those groups. Here's also the structure overview. And the working group plans are granular, actionable steps. These proposals require step-by-step action plan, a specific budget request, defined success criteria, and a clear reporting plan. Here we also share with you guys the sample of master plan based on PISA Play initiative in your deck, and also detailing how they plan to achieve 100 recorded decision interaction and secure school licenses for revenue, as well as a working plan sample from the Control and Creative DAO. So please use it as your structural baseline. More detail will be sent after the event, so don't worry if you miss any of this information I just said or both. All right, so to close out this, here's what you need to execute next. You need to review the participant proposal, member intro cast, and the initial roles assignment. If you have any suggestion or structural adjustment, share them by May 24. And also coordinate with your respective teams immediately to start drafting your master plan. Transition on project communication to our exclusive Discord channel, participant proposals. And finally, keep the dev docs bookmarked and reference them regularly for our upcoming milestone. So welcome to the sharing from member portion of our kickoff. We want to cover two main points of today. First, I want you guys to share a little bit about yourself with other members. And secondly, let us know what motivated you to join PPD. So I would love to invite Maywood. Let's start with you.
Hello, everyone. I hope you can see me.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone from wherever you are. My name is Maywood Mora. I am the proponent or the DAO lead, or rather the founder of PISA Play, which is what will be on the participant proposed DAO. I would like to say a huge thank you to the Cambria team for giving us an opportunity to put this project into test and see its viability, as well as opening up the participant proposed option, because I noticed it was not on the past cohort. It gives us an opportunity to really assess the challenges that are around us in the community and come up with solutions that are adaptable across different countries. So thank you, and I hope we can create a good working environment on the PPD, especially since we are the inaugural cohort of the PPD. So thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, Maywood, to share for your sharing, and also we would love to hear from another member, which is Mohammed. Are you here, Mohammed? Can you turn on your mic and start sharing, Mohammed? It seems like Mohammed is not here or has some technical issues. So while waiting for him, we're gonna
Hello, can you hear
we're
me?
gonna have another member. Oh, okay, I can hear you now.
Yes, I am Muhammad Brigan, professional barber from Benghazi, and another brother of autism. I turn professional I turn personal experience into a project named Dignity Cat, and my solution was in zero conference, and also I have been nominated to neurodiverse and neurodiverse award in London last month, and I published a paper in a magazine which is autism in adults, and I am happy to be part of this team.
Thank you so much, Moha, for the context and
Welcome.
the sharing. All right, so we still have time, so I would like to invite another member, which is Bismarck. Are you here?
Yeah,
Are you here with
thank you
her?
so much.
Okay. So welcome.
Thank
You
you
can
so
start
much, Mel.
sharing now.
I'm Bismarck Chiruyot, the PPD participant member. I focus mostly on on the impact, and I'm motivated to join the DAO because I enjoy working on the meaningful technology projects while also learning from the global community, and the focus on collaboration, among other things like decentralized innovation matches that match my interest in building practical solutions. So I also value environments where contributions are shared or ideas are shared openly, like the DAO, where DAO I think measures on and solving real problems. I also like support each other, growth. Yes, I think that's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bismarck. I would love to invite the last member to share about them and their motivation to join BPD. I would like to invite Nana Wasila Hamza. Welcome you.
Welcome. Hello. Nana Wasila. I'm a project manager and participant PPD. So it's an honor for me to be among you because I am, what can I say? I'm passionate about empowerment, youth empowerment, and also community development. So it's an opportunity, unique opportunity to me to learn and to contribute to grow.
All right, thank you, Nana, for your sharing, and thank you all for so much for all the time and energy and the focus today. I am incredibly excited to see the impact we will create together in this cohort and the remaining members that are present today in this meeting Zoom. If you haven't introduced yourself yet, we would love to know more about you through the Padlet. So please drop in and let us know more about you. And as a quick reminder, please hop into our Discord channel to say hi, and don't hesitate to reach out to me or at the other facilitator if you need any support as we dive into our master plan. So let's make this amazing journey together. I would like to pass the mic to Katie so that she can facilitate the rest of the session today.
Yeah, thank you so much, you. All right. And one more time, thanks a lot for all the inspiring and interesting sharing from all members and also from the detailed instructions that we received somehow from the DAO facilitators. Okay, and it's just like a quick sharing that in case you guys have any different questions, please feel free to share with us in the chat box. Due to time limitations, our team will collect the questions and share the responses with you all later after this event. Okay, so now we move on to the next section of our agenda. All right. So we have just prepared such a wonderful and also interesting mini game for you guys. Through this mini game, we can together revisit some of the key highlights shared about cohort number 2, and we can have time for you guys to share your thoughts with us. Now, please join me to welcome Mai back on stage to host this exciting session. Hello, Mai.
Hi everyone. I prepared a game, but wait with me for some minutes to set the screen. Okay, so you guys can see my screen. Okay, so before we move on, I would like to invite everyone to join a quick interactive activity with us. Yeah, so you can see on my screen is have the QR code and also the code to join the interactive activity. So please help us check in together and also so I hope that these activities will help us like check in together and also reveal some of the important information from the kickoff event. Yeah, some important information that your that facilitator present to you guys in more 1 hour. So um yeah, this is a mental game for everyone. I think very light, very easy, and just for us to reconnect with the Chinese software. Yeah. So um, please, um, scan this QR code by your phone, and or you can go to the website of menti.com here. If you cannot use the phone right now, you can access to the website uh um and also log in with the code that the number code is 53747403. Yeah, okay. So I can see 10 of 16 response from this slide. Okay, I will give everyone a short moment to join and okay, so feel free to send a reaction in the chat or just give me a thumbs up so I know you are ready. Yeah, okay. Oh, I see it have 19 response. Yeah, so you can see on the screen yeah, I see it's very even for 4 DAOs member joined today in 4DAO, CCD, ED, KTD, and PPD. Okay. Okay. We still wait you to join the interactive activity on Menti. Please join with us. I think I will wait you for a minute and I will move to the next question, the next activity of this game. Okay. I see there are 4 people come from CCD, 4 people come from ED, 5 people come from KTD, and 3 people come from PPD. Oh yeah, we still wait you. Okay, maybe you guys are ready for this activity, so I will move to the next question. Okay, the next question The next question is in one word. How are you feeling about day 2 right now? Oh, excited. Great. Collaborative. Yeah. Optimistic. Mm. Yeah, there are beautiful words I can see on my screen. Love. hmm Okay, amazing. Genetic potential. Yeah, it's very positive word you give us today. I'm very happy to see it. What else? What's the keyword that you're that describe your feeling right now about the dead too? Mm-hmm. Active, happy. Yeah, this is all the feeling that I also hope that you will remain this through the whole of Death journey. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Fantastic. Ecstatic. Mm-hmm. Okay. Motive. Uh, mm. Yeah, and you can see excited is either keyword, is the feeling that most people, most DAO member here, feel right now about their data. So yeah, thank you for sharing this word. It's always meaningful to see the emotional energy in the room, not just the role and the task. I truly hope that throughout this journey, each of you will have the meaningful, enriching, and even transforming experience, not only about what you build, but also about in the people you meet, the lesson you gain, and the confidence you you grow along the way. Mhm. Okay, empowered. Mhm. Yeah. Okay. So next question. I want to ask you about what's the one thing you are most excited to learn or contribute in your DAO. Yeah. Looking forward to seeing your response about you. Some most interested things to learn or contribute in your DAO, your CCD, cultural and creative DAO, your exchange DAO, your um tax economic DAOs, and your participant proposed DAO regeneration. Yeah, is one of the new things that we include in the Day 2 journey. College exchange, um, how economics would actually work. Mm, okay. I'm more excited to learn how decentralized collaboration works in practice and contribute by building community-driven agricultural solutions that improve farmer income and make access. Interesting. Commute? I guess is it a community that you include in the Lab2 journey decentralized system? Mm, how they'll create real community impact and contribute by helping small holder family improve income, market access, and collective collaboration. Um, Yeah, how other cultural approach and interpret creativity contribute contribute collaborative cultural experience that is sustainable for those directed, involved, and impacted. Mm, yeah, sustainable community growth. Mm, how community how communities can come together to lead themselves and how we can positively contribute to change society. Yeah, how decentralized team collaborate to build tech solution while improving your problem solving skill. Wow, amazing. Okay, so thank you very much for this. Yeah, I think these are really beautiful to read. It's in it's inspiring to see that people are coming in not just only with curiosity, but also about with the genuine willingness to contribute, collaborate, and grow together. Yeah, I love it. Thank you so much. And it's very they are these responses is very valuable for us to save to read and also to try to make our journey become a best experience for you guys and for ourselves. Okay. Okay, so next question. Okay. These are some questions that I just checked that everyone listened. Your the facilitator. Okay, what does CCD stand for? Is the Community and Collaboration DAO, Cultural and Creative DAO, Creative and Communication DAO, or Cultural and Coordination DAO? Yeah, I see. Many people choose it. CCD is Cultural and Creative DAO. Okay, it's very easy. Yeah, it's very easy. So please choose the answer that you think is correct. Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. CCD is, yeah, Cultural and Creative DAO. Okay, congratulations. That's the correct answer. Okay, so the next question is Exchange DAO facilitates is one-on-one section through which platform? MetaMask. Are you sure? Padlet? Okay, XDAO. Why no one choose CED? Okay, are you sure? I will reveal the result now. The answer of these questions is CEDF. You see, the CD, yes, one person choose CD. That's the correct answer. And yeah, as now is the platform that we will practice the voting for proposal on this and also receive the funding on this platform. But for Exchange DAO, facilitates is one-on-one section is well through the CED platform. Yeah. So I think after this event, we will send you the detailed information about this, and the facilitator will guide you more, so you will can more understand about this app. And yeah, I hope that you will know more about CD is the platform that Exchange that will facilitate. Yeah. Okay. So the next question. Okay. So the next question is which of the following is the key subject targets of CCD? Hmm. It's also an easy question. You just remember what's the CCD, and you can read the RW choice, so you can guess the right answer. Okay. I see. The most people will choose the third answer is 400 creative expression created and shared. Okay, so the answer is, yeah, you are right. This is the correct answer. CCD will like have a target that will organize for 400 plus creative expression created and shared for the community. Okay, so the next question. The next question is, what is the cat tokenomics DAO mainly piloting in that too? Is it the fundraising only system for our DAOs, a creative marketplace for CCD, a video archive for our sessions, or the shared non-financial cap reward and privilege framework? Okay. Yeah, okay, so I can see. So the correct answer is the share non-financial tax reward and privilege framework. Okay, so congratulations for who has choose this answer. Okay, so the next is which DAO is community selected and co-create through participant ideas and voting. Is this CCD, KTD, RED, or PPD? I see most of people choose the answer of PPD. Yeah, and of course, it's the participant proposed DAO. Okay, okay. So the next question is, when is the dev onboarding since meeting? Are you sure? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so the correct answer is June 19th, 2026. Yeah, so please remember and save the date uh, of the dev onboarding since meeting. We will organize this event on June 19th, 2026 at the same time with this event. Okay. Okay, next slide. Next question. What happens during June 22 to June 29? Oh, let's see. Oh, Q events is today. Kickoff event is today. Okay. Um. Oh, I see one person choose that one summary and that's info section for experiment this person. Yeah. So the correct answer is proposal submission and voting on Excel. Okay. So this is the 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 right question. So yeah, so please remember that the period of June 22 to June 29 is the period of DAO member. Every DAO will submit your proposal and um begin to voting on XDAO. Okay. Okay, so that's the last question I prepare for you guys. So I hope it's bring to um yeah, thank you so much for joining and for sharing your energy with us. So I hope this activity have not only to refresh from some of the important kickoff event information, but also remind us that this journey is made of real people, real curiosity, and real willingness to go together. And I really, really hope that our deck two will bring you a wonderful journey to our DAO member and also our DAO facilitate everyone. Okay, so thank you so much. And I want to pass the mic to the host of the event, Miss Katie.
Okay. Yeah. Once again, thank you so much, Mai, for hosting such a fun and engaging minigame session. Thank you so much to all DAO facilitators for your heartfelt sharing, and to all DAO members for the inspiring thoughts and energy you brought to today's session. We genuinely value every contribution and are truly grateful to have you on this journey with us. And now, move to our last part. We would love to share with you guys about the next milestones. So for each DAO member, kindly note that please read your team's intro card as well as the working group and initial roles assignment and share suggestions, if any, with your DAO facilitators. And we're putting the deadline here is by May 24th so that we can be well prepared before the proposal time, right? Okay, so the next one, please take initial steps to discuss with your team members to finalize master plan together. You guys can communicate on the exclusive Discord channel for your DAO. Submit master plan and working group plan to the DAO facilitators. You guys can share with us via Drive, and we will give the instructions later when we come to that deadline. And right here is from June 8th to June 12th. Onboarding sync meeting to share updates across on DAOs, good practices, and onboarding feedback form is on June 19th. And one more timeline is that you guys will submit proposal and voting officially on Excel from June 22nd to June 29th. Yeah, so that's a quick overview of our upcoming milestones. For full details, you can always check the official website with the program timeline. Okay, and please make sure to join our Discord server as all updates, announcements, and follow-up communications will be shared there. Now, just one last thing. Please take a moment to complete the feedback poll that our team has prepared. It's a very quick, and we would deeply appreciate it, as your input helps us improve for the next event. Okay, so I hope that you guys can receive that on your screen now. Please kindly spare 3 minutes to fill it out. Thank you so much. Okay, so we will give you guys have 3 minutes to complete the poll. Thank you.
Now that you are verified, let's see how to book a session. Now you go on the app, you can refresh the app to see the session you want to join. We'll be using Connect that.
We want to prolong the life of the environment for the future generation.
So I work towards preserving and cultivating nature in my country, Philippines.
Participate, of course, and to help our Mother Earth to restore the forest.
Again? Of course.
I think, and we must plan
Great.
Yes, so much.
That's great to hear. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, I'm Precious from Connect DAO. Super excited to share a bit of our dev journey so far. Okay, highlight
Okay, so 2 more minutes.
Onboarding our first set of seniors for the TC sessions, that's Tech Powered Energy and Connection. We are all hyped and ready, and then boom, first session. The audience said not today. Seniors, we are talking, silence everywhere. It was chaotic and hilarious, but honestly, it taught us a lot. It made the whole team more intentional about fixing our tech and improving experience. So, yeah, missing moments, but major growth. I have to shout out our team lead, Okeke Chinedu. That guy is a whole backbone. When things get stressful, he's calm. When things get confusing, he brings clarity. When the old is misbehaving, he's still encouraging everybody like, we move. He's been super supportive, super organized, and honestly, the major reason the team is functioning the way it is. You get? So, big shout out to Chinedu. You deserve all the flowers. One thing we learned is that progress is not always cute, and that's okay. Sometimes things flop, like tech fails, plans scatter, but if your team have strong communication and good vibes, you will always bounce back. DAO culture is literally collective learning in real time. Nobody knows everything, but together we figure it out, one step at a time. So yeah, it's been real, it's been fun, and I'm super excited for everything we are building with Connect DAO. Thanks for listening.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much for spending time in that 3 minutes to fill it out. Yeah, thank you so much. All right, thank you once again for taking the time to join today's event with us. We hope that this event has provided you with a clear overview and meaningful next steps to move forward together with your team members on this journey. We're truly looking forward to seeing your impacts and regenerative strategies gradually come to life. Please take good care of yourselves. Wishing you all the very best. And we look forward to seeing you again soon at the Onboarding Sync meeting. Okay, thanks a lot and goodbye for now. Thank you and goodbye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.